Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Fashionpreneur Talk with Gitana Styling Podcast. How are you guys today? How is your fashion business? If you don't know me, my name is Sandra. I am a fashion stylist and a business consultant. And this podcast is about having genuine conversations about fashion entrepreneurship and getting your questions answered. So if you have any questions, please send it to us to info@gitanastyling.com. Gitana is Gitana styling.com. Okay, you can always hang out with us inside our free Facebook group, Fashion Entrepreneur Club Hangout. In there, we host events, we answer questions, we connect with other amazing members. Okay, I encourage you to also check out our Etsy store where we sell planners and workbooks and worksheets to get you organized in your fashion business, or join our planner club where you build your fashion business one planner at a time, or our Incubator program, which is 10 weeks of working on your business to get visible and get profitable. Okay, so again, welcome to this episode. Today, we are going to talk about, is it lack of time or is it lack of energy? Okay, we're going to talk about procrastination. And I wanted to address this topic today because the most common thing that I hear from everyone I talk to is, I don't have time. I don't have time. And, I include myself in there. Okay, I'm guilty as well. I don't have time to do this. And then the week goes by and you don't get it done. Okay, whether that is putting a newsletter together, or putting together your social media content for the week, or making the amount of sales calls that you are going to make, whatever it is, fill it in the blank with whatever works for you, right? And we always say, we don't have time. Weeks go by and years go by sometimes, and we don't get to do the things that we know that we need to do, right? And my question to you today is it lack of time or is it lack of energy? Is it lack of focus? Is it lack of creativity? Is it lack of what? Right? Because I think we are the supply of energy, and sometimes we don't have enough energy for doing the things that we want to do. And why does that happen? Maybe we feel confused. Maybe there's a fear, right, that is taking that energy from us, or maybe there's a belief or a mindset about something, right? And then we don't get to do the thing. And what happens is that if we have a goal, but then we have a belief, an idea, a mindset, a fear that goes against that goal, you don't have the energy and it doesn't happen. Okay, because logically, if we would believe something is going to be very helpful for us, we will go ahead and do it, and then we wouldn't have a problem, right? So let me give you some examples. Let's say you want to really have a great Instagram account because you really think that's where your customer hangs out and that's how you can bring in more sales. And you enroll in a class, or you're putting together this plan, social media plan, all of this, right? And you're doing it, right? Or maybe you're not even doing it. Maybe the weeks go by, like we just mentioned, and you don't get to do it all the way, or you don't do enough of it, right? What is happening there? If at the same time that you're putting that together and that is your goal, you're believing in the back of your mind that this Instagram thing doesn't really work, or this social media thing doesn't really work, it only works for certain people, or you have to invest money, whatever it is, there's no match there. Okay, and obviously you're not going to have the energy to do the work, because who's going to put energy into something that that is not going to work? Or perhaps you have an amazing product, right, and you want to tell people and you want to sell it and all of this stuff, but you're not making the calls, or you're not doing the posts, or you're not sending the newsletters, right? And in the back of your head you have this fear that this product sucks, or this product is not good, or this product, whatever it is, whatever idea you have in your head, if that doesn't match, right, the goal is not going to happen. You're not going to have the energy, because who in the right mind, if they think a product is not good, is going to tell everyone about it, right? So what we have to fight here is our mindset, our fears, our beliefs, because if we don't do that, we're not going to have the energy, right, to take care of these important tasks that are going to change our life, our business, and our customers' lives, right? So I want to encourage you to do three things, and we have to work on our self-belief, we have to work on our self-determination, and we have to work on our self-reliance, because I think that if we really have a plan, right, and then we really believe we're capable of accomplishing that thing, okay, accomplishing that plan, whatever happens, believing in the product, believing in whatever it is that you're doing, and then you make it a priority, okay, then it's going to happen. Okay, I feel, let's just be honest, this happens to me too as well. When life happens every day, right? We go towards what we think we need to solve first, what needs our attention first. And this task, which seems to be very important for our business, right? Other things take a priority, right? Family, emergencies, and other things. And of course, there are exceptions, right? There's things that we need to take care of with our family and with emergencies. But within the business, sometimes we do things that are not really that important, right? So that just shows that really there's a lack there. There's a mismatch on what we believe and what we're doing. And the only way to bridge the gap is to really work on that self-belief, on that, because, it's not that the product is bad. It's not that you are terrible what you're doing. It's not that, all those negative things. Those are just ideas. If you are an honest person and you are talented and you're putting together a great product for people and you have amazing intentions, it is good. You just have to work on those fears that you have in your head, or just those ideas, and switch those beliefs, because once you switch those beliefs, you're going to have the energy. If you really believe that your product is amazing, you want to shout it out, from the rooftops. You want to tell everyone about it. So the energy is going to change. You're going to have energy to post, to share, to do all of these things. But if we believe that it's not good, or that you're not good enough, or that the account doesn't look that good, or it's not that professional, all those ideas stop us. And we have to remind ourselves that there are stages, right? We can't compare ourselves to the top number one in the industry, right? Because we're not there yet. We have to feel comfortable being uncomfortable and growing the business little by little, right? As we work on that self-belief, and then that self-determination, and that self-reliance, because that's the only thing that is going to change the game for us. Okay, so let me know what you think. Let me know, what are those leaks of energy that you have? What is taking away that energy from you? What is not letting you put together those actions? Because once we identify, what is taking away that energy from us, is it a fear? Is it a belief? Is it a mindset? What is holding you back? And then you consciously know it and you do the opposite, it's going to work. Because I know we're not perfect. I have to deal with it all the time as well. I do things, right? And not all of them are, 100% confident about it. I feel fears the same way. And I just have to say, no, I'm prepared. I did it. I checked it out many times and it works perfectly. So, shut up. Don't listen to that idea. Don't listen to that belief that is just trying to stop you, and keep going. It's just managing your emotions, managing your thoughts, managing your energy to make it happen. So let me know below, what are those things for you? What are those things that might be stopping you? And start switching them so you can really make it happen. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me here today and listening to the podcast. If you like it, please like, share, subscribe, share it with someone who might find it helpful too. And yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And I will see you guys in our next episode. Okay, bye guys.